The new Giant Contend. This is an interesting bike. I've owned the Giant Defy. This is kind of addresses the parts that some people aren't really keen on the Giant Defy. It's basically the same bike with shorter chainstays at the back, and they called it the Giant Contend. It's almost as if Giant have said, look, we know there's a problem with we know there's a problem with the Defy, but we're not going to change it. We're going to design a new bike, and they've called it the Contend. So it makes me wonder whether the Defy is on the way out, if they're going to slowly bring in the Contend and drop the Defy after a couple of years. Like they're bringing this in to see how it goes, but it's almost because if they change the geometry on the Defy too much, then it will be too much of an admission that it was fucked up. And they might not if it doesn't work out, then they'll have to drop it back again. So, they're keeping the Defy at the moment, but the Contend, it has the same geometry, except the only thing that it hasn't got is a longer wheelbase at the back. It says it shares the same seat angle, reach and stack through all 6 sizes, with the only real difference being the Contend's 10mm shorter chainstays and in turn shorter wheelbase. So it's got a shorter, more racier feel to it, which makes me wonder, is this going to be the next big bike, the Giant Contend? They haven't got it in, it's only available in aluminium though, isn't it? It's not available in, let's have a look here what we've got. Contend free, newsletter, aluminium, Contend 1, 2017, that's only on that. Let's go bikes, let's have a look at the on the road. Man, it's not a lifestyle bike, is it? What the fuck is those? No. Sport, I think that only gives you the fast road. So what the fuck? No. Performance. So look at that, they're putting it in. Where is it? T-shirt there. Let's go down the bottom. They're putting it in the performance bike. See, there's the Contend right down the bottom, but it's only available in aluminium. I reckon they're test driving this. This is a test sample. The Contend's in. Look at the geometry on the Contend compared to the Defy. That shorter wheelbase at the back is going to really make a difference when you're going downhill and you're going around the corners. That Defy in there, look at that. That looks freaking beautiful in that green. I used to have a car like that. But yeah, the Contend, look at the geometry on it. I would love to ride one of them. I'd like to ride a Contend now and a TCR. Look at the TCR, look at the difference in geometry there. Quite a bit. I reckon, mark my word, I reckon a couple of years the Contend's going to come in as a composite. They're calling it an advanced composite. And maybe the Defy is on its last legs and it's fucking going out. So if I was buying a bike now and I was looking at the bottom end, I would definitely be looking at riding the Contend and riding the Defy and seeing which one I preferred, because I reckon the Contend is going to be more snappy and whippy and more racy. So there you go, there's a little look at the Giant Contend compared to the Giant Defy. I've had my Defy for over a year now. I've done like 7,000, must be 7,000 kilometers on it now. Rode the shit out of it. So I really do know the feel and the lack of snappiness, and it's a nice bike, it's a great bike, but it's not a fast, snappy, whippy race bike. And you can definitely tell that more so when you're going slightly downhill and through the corners and through the bends. And it's almost as if the Contend is addressing all of those points. And I reckon if it takes off, then we will see a carbon Contend.